We're constantly evaluated on the quality of our writing, on essays.
Hmm? Oh, that must be the new trainers. Come on in. The door's open.
Hello, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. Wow, I must say, there seem to be plenty of you here. But no matter. It's always been wonderful to see Pokemon trainers excited about going on a new adventure. Pokemon are wondrous creatures, as I'm sure you know. And even though we've learned so much about them, there are still so many secrets left to be uncovered. Here in the Norclo region, I study the type combinations of Pokemon, as it seems there are many Pokemon here with unique and interesting type combinations, and I want to know how these types coexist within these beautiful creatures. Oh, pardon me. It seems I've gotten ahead of myself. You're all very new to Norclo, aren't you? Well, as I'm sure you'll come to know very soon, the Norclo region is a magical place, full of more wonder and adventure than you could ever comprehend. And luckily, I am here to be your guide through it all. So, what are we waiting for? A world full of imagination and excitement awaits us. Let's go! My friends, welcome to Vikinu Town. This quaint little town is where I live doing my Pokemon research. And it's where trainers like you come to get a starter Pokemon from me to begin your Pokemon journey. Luckily for you, it seems you've moved in right next door. So it won't take long for you to head on over to the lab to receive a Pokemon if you so choose. So, what do you think? Would you like to receive a Pokemon and go on an adventure? Huh, fantastic. Come on then. Let's head over to the lab and I'll introduce you to the starter Pokemon of the Norclo region. So, just like in any Pokemon region, we offer a choice between a grass, fire, or water Pokemon for new trainers to start their journeys with here in Norclo. I personally think we have a mighty good trio, if I do say so myself. So why don't we go ahead and meet them? This is Shrubberoos, the little moose Pokemon. These Pokemon are grass types and are naturally calm, quiet, and friendly to trainers who raise them well. They've become favorites of those who are new to Norclo, as they seem to represent the beautiful nature and geography of our region very well. Certainly an excellent choice for anyone just beginning their Pokemon adventure. This next one is known as Embit, the Fire Bunny Pokemon. Now, people tend to have a soft spot in their hearts for this little guy, as it's constantly seen as one of the cutest Pokemon in the region. If you raise it right, though, it can also do great things in battle as well. And finally, we have the adorable Narwade, the Narwhal Pokemon. This little bundle of joy will never cease to make you smile while you're out on your journey. And it's a great companion for anyone looking to take on the Pokemon League. Well, there you have it. My friends, those are the starter Pokemon of the Norclo region. Not a bad crop, if I say so myself. But now it comes down to the moment of truth. Which one? Oh, Yes, that's right. I forgot that there are more than just a couple of you here. My sincerest apologies. Why don't you all just go ahead and select for yourself which one you'd like and let us know in the comments below. As you continue to meet more new Pokemon throughout your Norclo adventure, feel free. My goodness, would you look at you? We've only just met, and you've already got yourself a starter Pokemon and are ready to explore the Norclo region. This land is a vast one, and I'm certain you are going to see so many things while on your adventure. So get out there! And if you come across anything particularly interesting, make sure you let me know. There are still so many secrets to discover here, and I could certainly use all the help I can get.
Congratulations! You have now officially taken your first steps outside your hometown and are now officially on a Pokemon adventure. As we travel throughout Norclo and are kind of in between conversation, I, Hoops and Hip Hop, will be your tour guide throughout the region, so expect my voice to pop up here and there as we go along. Anyway, this little trail is known as Route 1, and although it's only a short walk from here to Dulé City, the next town over, there are still some exciting things to discover, namely new Pokemon. Due to the unique climate and geography, Pokemon in Norclo don't typically appear in other regions, so you've probably never seen any of these Pokemon before. Talk about exciting! So, if you happen to wander into the tall grass, you might come across some of the following Pokemon here on Route 1. The most common encounter you'll have on Route 1 is with one of the most common Pokemon in all of Norclo, the porcupine Pokemon Quilkson. These little normal poison types are admittedly very cute, but you'll have to be extremely careful about petting them or holding them, as their quills are very sharp and can puncture your skin even with just the slightest amount of pressure. This is certainly a good option for trainers who are looking to make their first catch. So again, if any of you would like to add this to your team, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Another Pokemon you might find on Route 1 is the quail Pokemon Quailleaf. These little guys tend to scurry quickly through tall grass, and their green coloration helps them blend in to avoid predators. Even as a common Pokemon in Norclo, however, it proves to be a unique and beautiful creature as it continues to grow, and is definitely worthy of traveling with any Pokemon trainer out there. Now, this doesn't happen too often as it is a bit of a rare find on Route 1, but if you're lucky, you might come across the husky Pokemon Frosky as you're making your way to and from Vikinu Town. Now, to say this little guy is popular around here would be an understatement, as even people who aren't trainers use them as companions. These Pokemon are pure ice types, and their presence in the region really helps to emphasize that northern atmosphere we've got going on around here. Oh, also, they're very cute. Wasn't sure if you could tell, so I just wanted to put that out there. So that was our first taste of the wild Pokemon you'll find here in Norclo. You can also find Pokemon from other regions here.
So I've
My job is to make college easier because students have a lot on their
For trainers who are looking to make their other Pokemon you might find on Route 1 is the quail Pokemon Quailleaf. It be of Now, this doesn't happen too often as it is a bit of a rare find on Route 1, but if you're lucky, you might come across the husky Pokemon Frosky as you're making your way to and from Vikinu Town. Now, to say this little guy is popular around here would be an understatement, as even people who aren't trainers use them as companions. These Pokemon are pure ice types, and their presence in the region really helps to emphasize that northern atmosphere we've got going on around here. Oh, also, alright, my friends, welcome to Dulé City. This little town is the settlement closest to your hometown of Vikinu, and while it is bigger than that little slice of heaven, there aren't a whole lot of attractions to waste your time on. There is a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart, which, while not super exciting, are essential to any trainer on their Pokemon journey. There are also some locals that you would do good to talk to, as I'm sure they will have some valuable advice for the road ahead. Speaking of advice, another main attraction of Dulé City is the Trainer School. Here you can go to learn the basics as well as the advanced tactics of Pokemon battling, and you'll probably be able to get into a couple of battles yourself with the other students, which you'll certainly need to do if you plan on taking on the Pokemon League. Well, that's Dulé in a nutshell for you. Nice little town, but we certainly have our sights set on much bigger things, don't we? So before we waste too much time here, why don't we go ahead and get back on the trail and see what we can find. Welcome to Route 2, my friends. This is the next step on your way through Norclo and on the way to your very first gym battle. Before we get ahead of ourselves, though, why don't we take a look around and see what this scenic trail has to offer. As this is the equivalent to one of the earliest routes in the game, there's nothing too crazy going on here, but there are some new things to discover that we haven't quite yet come across. The Pokemon available here consist of Quilkson, Frosty, and Quayleaf, just like on Route 1, but you can also encounter one other Pokemon as well, and that would be the Bumblebee Pokemon, Bumblow. Bumblow are quite possibly the cheeriest Pokemon you will ever meet, as not only are they very friendly to trainers, but to other Pokemon too. They serve an important role within Norclo's environment and are quite a joy to have as a companion Pokemon. So if this is one you would like to add to your team, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Once you complete your trek through the quaint Route 2, you will find yourself funneled into one of the most beautiful landmarks in all of Norclo, Lake Beartick. Lake Beartick is a nature's paradise for Pokemon and
Opera GX is the greatest browser that everyone should be using. If your computer runs like this, or seems like it's running in
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Cardinal. If you're not caught up with everything that happened in episode 1, I strongly suggest you do so. But last time day Pokemon, and Pokemon you'll find here on any given day consist of Cubchoo, naturally, Nidoran, both male and female, Quayleaf, Quilkson, Bumblow, and, if you're lucky, another new Pokemon that is native to the Norclo region, Darbursa. Darbursa is known as the Cub Pokemon, and is a that is native to the especially for a dark type. However, even though it might be a fairly difficult Pokemon to train at first due to its timid nature. If you can get one to warm up to you, it will quickly prove to be an extremely valuable asset to your team.
Crim! I just started training Pokemon myself, too. But I already know I'm gonna be a million times better than you. Wait a minute, you think you can beat me? Ha! Not a chance! Guess I'm gonna have to put you in your place. Right here, right now. Let's battle!
Welcome to the first official battle of the Pokemon Cardinal series, and against none other than your newfound rival, Crim. It looks like Crim has 2 Pokemon on his team right now, so let's go ahead and see what he sends out.
Go! Darbursa!
Earlier, that
Strong
strong one or the other, so we're going to catch you up first.
starter Pokemon's out too! Barely got these Pokemon and haven't had a chance to train.
Well, last. Moving along from Lake Beartick, we move into Route 3, which is the final stretch before reaching Chevalite City, the site of the very first Norclo League gym. As another early route, there isn't anything super spectacular here, so it won't be too long before we make it to Chevalite. The Pokemon we can find here also consist of those we've seen before, like Nidoran, Frosky, Bumblow, Darbursa, and Quilkson. Frosky, Bumblow, Darbursa, and Quilkson. Ah, civilization! We have finally made it to Chevalite City. As the first decently sized city you'll come across in Norclo, I'm sure you will see it as a refreshing sight and apt. Oh, you say you're looking for the gym? Well, it won't do you much good right now. Gym's closed. Heard there was some kind of ruckus over at the power plant and the gym leader had to go check it out. Gym's closed, eh? Well, if it's because of what's going on at the power plant, then I feel like the only So this is Route 4. It's a rather mountainous area, so it makes for a good hike if nothing else, but we've got work to do. As I mentioned, at the end of this route lies the power plant and whatever's going on over there, but you're naturally going to run into some Pokemon along the way, like Quilkson, Darbursa, and Nidoran. But there's another Pokemon drawn to this area as well, thanks to the high voltage of the power plant, and that would be Connectric. Connectric is the kinetic energy Pokemon. These electric types have bodies that are almost entirely charged by electricity, and are constantly moving around without so much as a couple seconds. Of standing as you look where
This kid
You're certainly a tough little
isn't he? Pretty impressive if I do say so myself.
read. Oh well, look. What are you doing?
It's right
No place for the like.
both of you to get out of here. And
Go, Frosky.
go, Quilkson!
in this battle, your best options are going to be Embit if you chose him as your starter, or a Snebble if you decided to catch one in order to take care of Quilkson's poison type.
These kids are
We've already done. You two, though. I could have handled that on my own business.
Hey, you there. Have you seen any suspicious characters hanging around here? I was supposed to come up here and investigate, but I don't really see anything wrong. Wait, you mean to tell me those Team Tundra introduced come down to...
Well, would you look at that? Looks like we're about to take on our episode time and more Pokemon now and
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams. I am the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. The purpose of my visit is to monitor...
I recommend getting caught up on the previous episode, Lake Beartick Power Plant, and challenge all caught up. This is the Pokemon League that Jim himself as snap possible to be really happy.
City Jim, thank you so much for all your help back at the power plant. I'm not exactly sure what those Team Tundra goons are up to, but at least they've left the power plant alone and we don't have to worry about them around here any longer. Anyways, though, I see you've decided to take me up on my offer of a gym battle, and I'm not your typical trainer either. This is going to be a tough... Alrighty then, you better get ready. Being a gym leader is in my blood. Elisa from the Over region is actually my older sister. Probably should have told you that before you accepted, but there's no backing out now. Let's battle.